Hello everyone. Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's blessed. So, spoke to Shadowboxer in private. Spoke to him in private. I'm not the one for going back and forth on videos. I've let myself down once doing that. I felt the need to go back and forth with a certain individual because I had no other avenue to go down in order to get in touch with him. I was blocked on every single platform you could think of. So it was impossible for me to get hold of him. So I had to make videos back and forth. But I'll never do that again. I gained nothing from that. If anything, all it done was store my peace. Arguing with an individual, with a grown man on social media is not how I get down. I believe actions speak louder than words. Now, if someone has issues with me, if someone has got differences with me, or someone doesn't like me for whatever reason, and they wanna sort it out, my messages are always open. You can get in touch with me. You can message me and tell me how much you dislike me. Tell me what you think of me in private. That's fine. I'm cool with that. What I'm not cool with is people making videos and expecting me to bite back. It's not going to happen. I'm not making videos back and forth and arguing with people anymore. I've let myself down once doing that. It won't happen again. Now, I am trying to take this channel on a more positive path. I'm raising awareness for autism. I'm raising awareness for mental health, and I'm raising awareness for addiction. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because every single one of them is very close to my heart, holds a special place in my heart and in my head. I'm doing the autistic fun days for these autistic kids. I don't want any negativity tied to me whilst I'm doing these positive things. I want to raise money for autism. I want to be able to put fun days on for kids every single month. Now, if I start going back and forth and showing myself in a negative light on social media, then I believe it'll cancel all that good out. I can't come on here and talk about positive stuff, things that are close to my heart, things that I can relate to, things that hold a special place inside my soul. I can't come on here and talk about them whilst arguing with people, putting out negative shit, going back and forth with certain individuals. Not happening. It's not happening. So I messaged Shadowboxer in private and said, look, you don't need to make videos about me. If you've got issues with me, let's have it out. And politely told him that, he's no match for me and I will punch his head in and I'll let him. That being said, he still wants to fight me. So what can I do? I'll fight him. Now, I'm still sceptical about it. Do I think he'll turn up? Probably not. I've politely told him that I will hurt him bad. However he wants this fight. Bare knuckle, boxing, all out, however he wants it. He's no match for me. No match for me whatsoever. That being said, still wants to come over and fight me. Fine. You come over. I'll fight you. Any day of the week, anytime, any place, anywhere. I'm ready now. Like, whenever you want to come over, just let me know. So he's fired over back end of January he wants to fight. Okay then, back end of January we'll fight. Now let's make this clear. Because of the things you've done, because of who you are, and because the way you carry yourself, we will never be friends. I want nothing to do with you other than to punch your head in. Now, that being said, I am a family man, and I try my best to stay on a positive path. I try my best to carry a positive message on this channel. I've let myself down before. I don't want to do it again. So this is the only video that I'm going to put out there. And the reason why I'm doing this video is just to confirm to you guys that, I'm fighting him to put it to bed. I'm fighting him so he stops talking about me. I'm fighting him so I have no negative stuff coming my way around YouTube and social media. So if this is what it takes to put it to bed, then I'll do it. I'll do it. Regardless of what I think. Like, listen, I know this man's no match for me. I know this man should never ever be stepping to me because I'll hurt him bad. That being said, he is a grown man. And if that's what he wants to do, he wants to fight. And he wants to come over and he wants to fight me badly, by the way. Like, he was practically begging for this fight. So I'll give him it. I don't wanna put any publicity his way. I don't wanna lighten his channel up or anything like that. It's not about that, because I know what people think of him. I think that too. If I'm being honest, I've got to be honest. Like, from what I've seen and what I've read, me and him will never be friends. I'll never be a fan of him. I'll never get on with him. He'd be lucky to get an handshake out of me, if I'm being honest, because of the things that he's done. You know, that being said, he's not lying. He has spoke to me in private, you know, and we are going to fight. Now, this is the only mention of it. You know, the only time I'll probably mention it again is if I'm live and people asking me questions about it. The only reason I try not to avoid anything in the questions in the live is because I owe it to my subscribers. If you've took the time to come in my live and ask me a question, then I think I owe you to answer the question. Do you know what I mean? The only person I don't want to answer any questions on is him, the other fucking wrong'un. But that being said, this fight is going ahead. You know, if he turns up, you know, and if he commits to it, which I don't think he will. But if he does, I'm ready. I'll fight him, no problem. You know, he's talking about pay-per-views and stuff like that. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to come over, record it, punch his head in, bye-bye. You know, but other than that, if he wants to do pay-per-views and we do make money, then it'll all go in a pot for my autistic kids. That's what it'll do. You know, it'll fund a couple of months worth of fun days for my kids, you know, for the autistic kids, for my little girl, you know, and these fun days that I'm doing. Like, look, I'm trying my best to raise money for these kids, you know, and I'm doing all right. You know, people are donating to the GoFundMe. People are becoming members of my channel. People are sending super chats when I'm live. So I'm doing okay. I'm very grateful to have the support that I've got. I hope this decision of fighting Shadowboxer doesn't bring any negative light my way. It doesn't attract any shitty people over to my channel. You know, I hope to see it for what it is. I just want this put in the bed. You know, I made it clear that he shouldn't be fighting me. Like, I don't want to fight him, you know, but I wanted him to stop making videos about me, and I wanted him to just stop mentioning my name. But it's social media. People can tell me to fuck off, and that's fine. All I can do is ask. You know, if someone's mentioning my name and talking about me, all I can do is say, do us a favour, stop mentioning my name. But if they don't, that's their choice. There's nothing I can do about it. But this guy wants to come and meet me. So, in my eyes, it's a win-win situation for me, because I can fill him in and get him to shut up in the meantime. Now, yeah, I think he stands no chance of beating me. I've seen him fight. We've seen him spar. He's got no chance. But other than that, like, look, it's one of them things. I've agreed to fight him and put this shit to bed. I think this is how men should sort it. I don't believe men should go back and forth on YouTube and start arguing with each other. I think what men should do is, when they've got differences to sort out, is meet up and sort it out that way, like real men. So regardless of what he's got hanging over him, regardless of what type of person he is, you know, we've got beef. Like, well, it's not even beef. Like all I did was asking him to stop mentioning my name and you know, stop talking about me. But if I've got to fill him in order for him to stop talking about me, then that's what I'll do. So yeah, God bless, guys. Take care.